I know this person who used his wife's Casio CT-S1 and left it leaning against the wall at night, and there was a loud bang, and in the morning he came down and it had this problem and it wouldn't go away. He didn't want to push too hard in case it broke it, and he knew his wife wanted to take that keyboard away on holiday in a few days, so he couldn't send it away, and that would be expensive anyway. So he had to bite the bullet and see if he could fix it. So he got himself a Phillips screwdriver and a watchmaker's screwdriver and a bit of space, in this case his bed, and he put the keyboard upside down with the ends perched on pillows so that the broken key wasn't going to be pressed against anything. Using the Phillips screwdriver, he took out 17 screws from the back of the keyboard. Oh, he took out the batteries first. That's always a good idea with electrical stuff. Putting the screws, which were all conveniently the same, so he couldn't get mixed up, in a pot. And ever so gently he lifted off the back of the keyboard, rotating it along the back edge of the keyboard carefully, because there was some ribbon cable, electrical connectors that are quite delicate, and he didn't want to stretch those. He had felt so relieved that things had gone well so far, and it looked like he might get there after all with this fix. He could see that there was some sort of fixture for each octave, each fixture held by 4 screws that he could unscrew with a watchmaker's screwdriver. So he did that, popping the screws in the pot as he went. Once he had done that, he saw that he could lift out the white keys for that octave, and they were all level and they didn't seem damaged at all. So he lifted out the frame, the plastic frame that consisted of the white keys, and they were all level and undamaged, and he found he could just pop them back and pop the 4 smaller screws back in place with immense relief. It looked like it was going to be alright. Then he folded the back of the keyboard back, carefully rotating it along the back edge of the keyboard, making sure that there was no tugging against any ribbon cables or any other connections, and that they weren't getting caught anywhere, and all folding nicely back into the keyboard, and lined up the back of the keyboard and put in all of the 17 bigger screws and tightened them up, and it all seemed, put the batteries back in, all seemed good.